Hey everybody. This is the first live CO meeting that we're having for Operation Fragile Sovereignty 2. This is the first time that I have been a CO for any of the Tog Milsim events. I played Broken Arrow this last spring, so I got my feet wet there. But I'd like to say hello to everybody. First time meeting everybody. Hang on one second. Let me mute myself so I don't hear myself. But my call sign's Doc, and I'm going to be your CO. And our command will be known as Night Actual. So think of Knight in Shining Armor, and that's what we'll be. And I'll be sure to post that stuff onto the group as well, so you guys know for comm structure. So I know a lot of the questions, a lot of the big stuff that was asked was about comm channels, and the most popular radios that we use right here, the Bowfangs. This is the 888, and this is the UR or the UV5R. These are both programmable, so they're great to use. So I was looking at my comm channels today, and since we're even, we are 2 through 24. Okay. The admin channel, I believe, is 0, or they have their own freak that they're going to be using, and I'll get that again from Danny as well, so I can let you guys know what the admin channel is. So I was looking at my frequencies off my handy dandy UV5R, and I was thinking, guys, that we need to have a dedicated channel strictly so the platoon leaders can talk directly to me. Now, I don't have a problem with the rest of the squads having, being on those channels. I just need to know, and what I'd like to know is your squad name and the channel you're on, because I will make a comm matrix. That way I have it in the command area, and I'm able to talk to you guys via that comm matrix. If I need to go straight to that squad, I can. And so on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen here, and I'm going to show you guys what I was looking at. I'm running the application called Chirp that we use to program our Bowfangs, and here's what I'm thinking. Let me go ahead and share my screen so you guys can see this. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. What I'm looking at here is this frequency right here. It's channel 0 on your Bowfang UV 5Rs, and we have channel 0, which allows us to duplex off of, and it has an offset of 26.45 so frequency. So what I'm thinking is we go with that with our frequencies for our private channel. Now, I had tried to program the 888, but it is out of the range of supported channels in the 888. So platoon leaders, if you are running, and right now obviously we only have 20 something players. I do know, and I'll get back to the radio thing right away. I know that Team Wolfpack, they are coming. I know there's 2 other groups of 4 to 5 players that will be showing up at the door, and there are some guys just waiting till the last second. So hopefully we'll see this expand, and we'll be able to push this out a little further. However, for the platoon leaders, and right now I don't have a platoon leader for platoon 1, so that's something I definitely need. But our command, the command frequency is going to be on channel 0. We are also going to take channel 2. And what I'm saying by this is the platoon leader straight to me will be this 136.025 frequency on the Bowfangs, on the UV5Rs. So they can contact me directly. Now, what we'll do is we'll have a secondary command channel or an admin channel, channel 2, which I have my, as you guys can see here, here's my UV5R current setup. This has been my setup for this radio for a while. And then I have my Bowfang BF 888 right here. This is my standard setting. So if we look at these frequencies here, I have 462 I'm sorry, 462-585. So we're gonna look for 585, and it's channel 2 on our Bofang radios on the 888s. Now we are even, we are 2 through 24. So we're gonna take channel 0 as the private channel between platoon leaders to me directly or to my XO, and then channel 2 will be a backup admin channel where if I need to talk to somebody else, or I need to talk, or a squad needs to get a hold of me, they can reach us on channel 2. So, and I do have a bank of radios. I have I believe 8 of the 888s. So I will have obviously my UV5R fully charged and ready to go. I'm going to be putting in an order for more of these. I'm sorry. And hopefully I'll get them in time so I can have all my radios being the UV5Rs. So they're able to be programmed and can do a lot more. But these are the frequencies here. If you guys want, you know, what I can do is, what I planned on doing is doing a copy and paste. Let me stop that presentation and come back to the screen here. What I was going to do was a copy and paste, so that way you guys can see the frequencies for the 888 and for the UV5R. So that way you'll know what our comm matrix is and what our channels are. Hey Jason, how you doing, buddy? So that's the biggest question. Now I see 7 of you guys are viewing this. Please ask any questions that you have. That way I can, you know, if I can't answer them right now, I can ask the admins at TOG. I can let you guys know right now, I have not got my admin package. So as soon as we get that, I will schedule another meeting, and we will start talking more about this, you know, about mission objectives. They have posted the map online. So that's one thing we can, as it got a little dark, I'm running a double monitor here. Let me go ahead and I'm going to bring up the Facebook page and the map. So as of this time, I don't have any missions, so it's really hard for me to plan for us to be effective. So let me get into this here. I will tell you guys, for you guys that don't know me, I am the owner of Falcon Battle Systems, so I will have, let me go, here we go. Oh, where it go? There it is, bam. So I will have some Kydex products out there with me. I'll have a lot of tack knives too, so you guys are, you know, you're more welcome, you know, hit me up for those, and I'll be taking orders for Kydex as well. It's kind of hard for me to build, you know, your orders on site on scene when I'm the CO. If I was just a regular player, then, and you guys were placing orders through me, I'd be doing that instead of playing. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to blow up the map here, and then I'm going to share my screen again. So this is our map. Obviously, you see the pro shop. This is where we'll be setting up over here the pro shop and the vendor that's coming out. There's another airsoft retailer coming out. I'll be out there. And then we have our camping and parking area. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to be out there as early as I possibly can on Friday, so that way you guys can get a chance to meet me. I will be camping out there, so it's not really bothering me. And again, we have this map here, but I have no, you know, I have no mission, so it's hard for me to try to plan anything. I don't know what side we're starting on. I know there's an HQ here and one over here, but that doesn't tell me where we're starting on. Now, in past events that I have CO'd for, you know, my theory is gain as much ground as you possibly can in the very beginning and hold that ground. Now, to be honest with you guys, right now we're outnumbered 2-1. That's why they, if you saw posting, they shut down the tan side registration until we got more people signing up for green. But in theory, one thing I've always learned is try to take as much ground as you possibly can. In doing so, you're going to cause the other team to fight harder to try to get to objectives that are on the other side of our ley line. This map is best going to be printed in the landscape. So if you can turn it before you print it, that's what I recommend, and print it landscape. Print this out, laminate it, and the best cheapest way to laminate something is if you've got clear packing tape. Is obviously set it down like on a cutting board, and go ahead and tape it down with clear packing tape, one layer first, and then cut that out with an X-Acto knife or a really sharp knife, and then flip it over and do the same thing again, and that will give you a map that you can use a alcohol pen on. I'm actually going to take this picture, once I turn it and save it, I'm going to take it to Walmart, and I'm going to have them print me out a nice size copy of it, so that way we have it. But make sure you guys have your maps. One thing I would suggest is, if you're going to mess with it like in Photoshop or something, which is perfectly fine, go ahead and do like put a like a legend or a ledger on the side, and you can put the comm channels there as well. That helps. I've seen some guys outlay grid coordinates to certain areas and stuff, but this is what we have as of this time. So I'm just as in the dark as you guys are. I don't like being in the dark like we are right now, waiting for CO packages. I know when the Battle for Breland op way back many moons, I had my CO packet 2 months before the game started. So I already knew what was going on. I could plan my missions. We had private planning forums, and the guys just went out and boom, did what they had to do. So I'm just waiting to get it. As soon as I get it, guys, we'll have another live CO meeting, and what I'll do is I'll scan everything in and have it like PDFs, so that way you guys can read it. I will share all the information that I have with you guys as well, because I don't believe in hoarding all the information. I'm sure there'll be missions fragos given on the fly to us as we're out there. I'm a fighting CO. I like to be on the battlefield. I don't really like sitting back in a command bunker. But if that's what happens, and they say, well, look, you're the CO, you got to stay right here, then so be it. You might, find me just wandering around the battlefield somewhere with a couple security forces if I can muster them up. That's where we are with that. We are kind of left out there high and dry right now, waiting for CO packages, but there's not a whole lot I can do with that. Are you going to post this chart? Yes, Steve, I am going to post the comm chart that you saw. Yes, I'm gonna, after this gets done, I'm gonna post a link for this as well, so people can come and they'll be able to watch what I showed on the screen as well. But I will have that posted on the planning forum. I have it up right now. So what I'll do is, after this meeting is over, I'll go ahead and I'll copy and paste it onto our planning page, so you guys can start programming your radios. I will be carrying 2 radios with me, like I said. And since I'm really not worried about being hidden, I'm in the HQ. I will have hand mics hooked to my radio so I can talk to you guys and give missions. And please learn to use those maps, because if you give me grid coordinates and tell me where you're at, I can relocate forces to you if you're getting held down or can't get out of a jam or need more to take an objective. So I'll be able to move forces that way and get on the horn with another squad and say, hey, can you allocate forces to this grid coordinate? This is where they're at. Get in contact with this person, this channel. So that's what I'll try to do. I will try to assist you guys in any way possible on the field, whether it is, sending troops your way or relocating you elsewhere. I will do it. If you guys are in a firefight, you're taking the advantage away from Op 4, please let me know on the radio, because I don't want to take you out of that area if you are starting to make headway. That's just how it is. So like I said, I'm looking forward to this, guys. I really am. It's the first time that I've CO'd in a long time. So I know Casper from a couple other events that I played in. I believe I met him at Broken Arrow as well. So it'll be nice to command against him. I don't know his command style, but I'll tell you guys, I'm all about pushing as hard as we possibly can, getting as much ground as we possibly can, and just keep pushing them, make them work for it. You know, it's really possible for a 5-man squad to sound like a 20-man squad if you're working right. So that's where we are right now. That's what I have. Like I said, I do not have the CO packet that I need to properly plan. And we're here at December 30th. We're looking 2 weeks out for the event, and I don't even have what I need to help plan this better. But I will, as soon as I get it, let you guys know, so that way you guys can go ahead and do what you need to do. That's pretty much where we're at right now. I know I scheduled this for about 2 hours, but again, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. This is the time to ask if you have questions. Just waiting to see if you guys are going to ask any questions. I don't want to end this movie and somebody not, or movie, this broadcast, and somebody have some burning questions that they really want to ask. Just responding to somebody else. So let's see here. Any other questions? Oh, here we go. Thanks for answering me. This is only my second op, so I'm looking forward to it. Hey, no problem, Steve. When I first started playing airsoft, I was the same way. I played a lot of like rec games at the local field, but when I got a chance to play in one of my first ops, I was kind of confused with some of the rules. But as time goes on and you play at certain fields or play certain type of events, you start to understand the rule sets and what they're looking for. So Not a problem. Well, guys, look, we've been live for just a little over 20 minutes, and um, I'm not sure if anybody has any other questions. If you do, please feel free to you can ask them in the post once I post this to the CO or to the team planning page. And I look forward to meeting all of you guys. I think I might have played with a couple of you guys earlier this year, but I look forward to meeting a lot of you. I look forward to just having a great time and um, enjoying the time playing airsoft. And like I said, if you guys have any questions, please post them up on the planning page so I can answer them as quickly as I can. I know things have been crazy. I really haven't been as tentative as I should have, but with running my own Kydex business in the holidays, things just got crazy. So I'll get you guys taken care of. We're going to have a great time. Um, so just be ready to have some fun out there. I appreciate you. This is Doc out. Night Actual signing off, and I will talk to you guys again here in probably a week, or if not sooner. So, all right, guys, take care.